Javi, I'm so excited to be with you right now and just be able to hear a little bit about your role and about Come and See. So tell us a little bit, what do you do here at the church?
Yeah, really excited to be here with you as well. So my role is I serve as a pastor of community engagement here at the church. I have the opportunity to really engage folks to go and serve outside of the building, but also like really to say, hey, how is it as a church that we can just kind of bring people along with us to see what's happening outside of the walls.
That's awesome. So you have some language called Come and See. So tell us a little bit about that.
It came from John 1, where before the Come and See, John the Baptist is with his disciples, and he sees Jesus, and he says to his disciples, "Behold the Lamb of the Lord." He completely stops everything that he's doing, and he focuses on Jesus, and he points others to Jesus. And then later on in a couple of passages past that, when the disciples ask Jesus, "Jesus, where will you be staying tonight?" And Jesus responds by, "Come and see." And this beautiful invitation of coming and seeing, like he could tell him everything he's gonna do, but he doesn't. He withholds and says, "You have to come and see it for yourself."
And that's why you want us to come and see. So Javi, one thing is that you lead with such humility, and you do show us what is out there and who is out there through such a lens of empathy, through really knowing people, seeing people, way more than seeing what's around. So what do you think are some misconceptions around empathy?
I think one of the misconceptions of empathy is that many of times we just don't want to step into what's difficult, right? We're very comfortable. And we really sometimes need a different lens to be seeing things through. So when we have a different perspective, it really changes. It really changes the way we see things differently. And those differences sometimes could be the way that we are brought up. You know, we all have different stories. And I think when we allow ourselves to enter into another story, I think that's where a lot of the beauty comes in.
When you start to experience.
Yes, when you start experience life through just entering into someone else's story and recognizing, oh wait, my story may be not so different, but it could be, you know. But when you enter into opportunities where you get to know somebody else's story and where they come from.
Yeah. So tell me, what's the difference that you see between empathy and sympathy?
So sympathy, many of the times what we want to do is like we want to try to fix things. So we want to sympathize with folks to say, hey, we can do it from a distance. We can do it from a distance, but to empathize is really to enter in and to be close with folks and to really walk alongside with them and build relationships through that.
Sure, and I think sometimes empathy can almost be a little daunting if we're honest, because you might see something and on some level it might hurt to enter in like you're talking about. So in your experience, what have you seen when people actually do kind of take that step and enter in to a hard place?
Yeah, and many times, I mean, it can be scary,
yeah,
you know, entering into those things. But like, I think when you do enter in, you start really realizing the humanity of people, of like recognizing like, hey, many of the times folks don't have hope. And to come alongside someone and be with them, you know, I think that really changes things because you're doing life with them as you're walking with them. So.
And something you just said is so hopeful, because we don't have to fix it, and we don't have to even have the right answers, right? So what would you say you want people to take away from this?
I think one of the things that we can take away from this is that we have an opportunity right beside us. It's many of times one person at a time. We don't have to overcomplicate things. It's right then and there, and where we could just meet one person and really, like we can meet a person this week and really engage into wanting to know somebody else's story.
So you're saying this week,
yes,
just meet one person.
Yes.
And just get to know them?
Get to know them, get to know their story, get to know where they come from, get to know their families.
And I love that you oftentimes point us right to our very own backyards. Instead of seeing the world as this grand, big thing, you say, why don't you just look in your own scope? Whether it's coworkers or families, neighbors. And so maybe that's something we can all think about this week, is who has God put right here in front of us. Well, thank you so much, Javi, for sharing this. Come and see. We're excited about the ministry that you've really invited us into.